Hey guys, this is Jsnow, and I want to say Happy New Year to all you, the fans of the channel. It's the end of year vlog, so I guess we'll just talk about what what happened during the year. So this year for me wasn't such a great year, but I hope you guys had the best year you could possibly have, and a great Christmas, Hanukkah, and all those celebratory events that are coming up, as well as New Year's, which is still coming up at midnight. So, anyways, I guess I just went over all my older videos just to kind of give myself a reminder of like, what the hell did I do this year as far as gaming? Because there was a lot of in real life stuff that's kept me busy this year, but I just kind of want to stick it to gaming for this one. So DayZ Standalone did come out, I think it was December last year, but I noticed most of my videos were in January. So as far as DayZ Standalone, Dean Hall has officially, I think, left the project. So he was the major inventor, or whatever you call it, of DayZ, and he has left the project. Now it's in the hands of Bohemia and some other guy that I don't remember his name. But as far as 2015, I'm looking forward to the game progressing more. I think they just added vehicles, and they're testing the 100-man servers, and I can't wait for 100-man servers. I mean, they were a ton of fun when they did release them earlier this year. I forgot what time point it was, but there was like a short time period where it was 100-man servers and just absolute pandemonium, and it was absolutely fun to play DayZ 100-man servers. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. But as far as DayZ overall, I mean, I have a feeling that some other zombie games this year may take it over as far as maybe what's the best zombie survival games, since there's so many of them now that there's been a lot of time to make better ones. And what is that one? HZN1, I forgot what it's called. Yeah, HZNZ, whatever the hell it's called, is the next big zombie game contender. But DayZ, I think, will be the most true survival game as far as the survival mechanics, because it seems like just every patch it gets more hardcore. It's like more like all of a sudden new patch, like 50 new diseases, or oh, you gotta watch out for this and that and that. I'm just hoping to add a little bit more zombies, since the last time I played, it seems like it's not that many zombies at all, so we're hoping for more zombies. Next, wildstar. So looking through my videos, wildstar. I don't know what to say about that game, but it was, I had fun playing the game up until about level 50. It's like they did everything right, and then they put everything wrong. I don't know how to explain it, but I mean, I guess the thing I hated most about it was, since they wanted to be so hardcore about the gameplay and all that stuff, like it was all about being hardcore, and this game was going to be tough as hell, and etc. What do you call it? They made weird restrictions, like for attunement, you gotta run these dungeons in a certain amount of time. And for some players like me who just wanted to do the dungeon, you know, have fun, get the loot, etc., if you messed up once, then half your group would leave, because that usually means you wouldn't make it on par for the time for the attunement. And it was just little things like that that were absolutely ridiculous. So like at endgame, if you were like a really hardcore player with like, I don't even know how to explain it. It was just really a mess. And then there was also a lot of bugs and glitches and other things, and I eventually just lost interest in the game. And I don't know if the game is still, I know the game is still alive and there's still people playing the game, but I don't know how it's going to do as far as the long run, because the design was good, like the combat and everything felt fun even while doing the quest, but it just seemed like once you got to 50, it was like I know I was burnt out, and then it was like, oh, all these things you have to do just to get to the next point, and it was like the amount of things you have to do was ridiculous to get to the next point. So like raiding and stuff, like if you wanted to raid, like forget it. It was like you had all these challenges and shit. That's like, nah. World of Warcraft. So this is a weird one to talk about, because I did play the beta, and I enjoyed the World of Warcraft Warlords of Draenor beta, but I was not able to make it for the release for reasons I guess I'm not going to explain here. I'm still kind of, right now, I'm like, right now for some reason, should I sub, should I not sub? So I kind of missed out on the whole launch event, and I was at most WoW launch events, and I was really excited for it, but I mean, shit hit the fan in real life, so I wasn't able to make it for that, and I haven't resubbed since. And what I'm hearing just from reading posts and stuff is, once you hit level 100, now the leveling I know is a ton of fun, but I guess at 100, for anybody who doesn't do many raids or anything, like me, who doesn't, mostly kind of like mostly casual player, ends up becoming Farmville with the garrisons. So I have, I have a bunch of videos about the garrisons, and that was like the only flaw that I kind of didn't notice at the time. That was like, there's so much to do with the garrisons that like you can just log in for 30 minutes, send your followers to get all your gear and do all these missions, and then it's like you log off, I guess. And then there was also problems with the world PvP zone because of queues and things like that. I mean, I can't really comment on it because I haven't been playing the live version of the game. So, I mean, I wish I could comment on it, but I may resub maybe this month. I might not resub. I'm just not really sure because right now I have things going on in my life, and it's just like time to play WoW. It's just like the amount of time I used to have to play WoW was a hell lot. Now it's a hell lot less. So I mean, I'm kind of just thinking over whatever. But as far as Warlords of Draenor, I'm just looking forward to maybe the new patches, and once they do all the fixes that, I guess the general fixes of the major complaints, which I saw, which for some, like the major complaints like Ashran, yeah, like the world PvP zone, like 4-hour waits for that sounds a little ridiculous. As far as the garrison, if it's what it sounds like, where pretty much everybody's just sitting in their garrison doing nothing, that doesn't sound good as far as open world exploration, PvP, and the overall health of the MMO and the game altogether. If you could just sit in that one spot and get mostly everything done. So hopefully do some fixes or add some incentives to go outside in the game or something like that. So I mean, I'm still looking forward to Warlords of Draenor. Hearthstone, as far as Hearthstone, I haven't been playing it as much because I'm kind of looking for more features. So they did release the expansion, which is a lot of fun because the RNG is ridiculous. RNG everywhere. It's just the amount of RNG. I can't even get any win. I used to win like a decent amount of my games, and now it's just like with the added cards, it's like just absolutely, I'm getting absolutely annihilated in it. But I'm just hoping for some more game modes or some more incentives, I guess, to play. Because right now, trying to grind out ranked or just grind out games for 100, what was it, max? 100 gold a day, it's kind of really draining unless you really, really, really love the game and grind it out. And I'm hoping for more tournament modes this year or some kind of other different modes, like an arena draft that's free, that maybe doesn't reward anything, but you can play around with the random cards. That'd be pretty awesome. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to anything they could add to Hearthstone in the future. And overall, I think that's pretty much it for 2014 in gaming. So, as far as 2015, I mean, there's no real specific games on my radar. At the moment, I've been mostly playing handhelds like Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS, which is pretty fun. And I picked up, what was it, the Pokemon Y for Christmas. I was like, let me try Pokemon again, and it was like, oh, okay, there's freaking 1,000 Pokemon, and now I'm lost lost playing Pokemon and all that stuff. So, I mean, I hope you guys have the best 2015. I mean, let me know in the comments below what games you're looking forward to in 2015, because I can't even think of one off the top of my head, but I mean, there must be some good hidden gems out there for 2015. I mean, and hopefully no more DDoS. That's the other thing. This year seems to be like the year of DDoS. Denial of Service Acts with gaming in general, and I'm expecting to see a lot more of that next year, but we'll have to see. But you know, that's another thing to talk about. I'm just ranting and rambling right now. So like, thank you guys for watching the channel, supporting this year as always, and hopefully you guys continue to watch the videos as I try to get them out. And I'll see you guys next year.